What up, what up, what up? So, I think it's time that we touched on whey protein shakes. Now, I know there's a couple of videos out there, like Tiger Fitness, Mark Lobliner, a few people have done it, and it's cropped back up again about amino spiking. So, I thought, fuck it, let's do a video. I'll explain to you what to look for to check if your product's amino spiked, or if you're about to buy a product, what you need to be looking for and why. I don't want you to go out and spend, 60-70 quid on, a few kilos of protein and it be shit. The things you should not be looking for are taste and how it mixes. These are the two least most important things on your fucking shake. If taste is number one, you shouldn't be having a fucking protein shake. It's not about the taste, it really isn't. For how long it takes for you to drink something, it's the result it gives you. It's like saying, I don't like this fucking injection that's going to cure this disease because it hurts me. It's not about the pain of the injection, it's about what it's going to fucking do for you. So if taste and how it shakes and mixes is your biggest issue, don't buy anything. So, what to look for? Your supplement label should be split into two categories. It should be split into nutrition and supplement. So nutrition should say just a breakdown of your carbs, your fats, your protein, and your protein will be as a whole. Don't look at that. That will predominantly be within a 10% margin. It's the supplement section you need to be looking at. And the reason I say this, most products will claim anywhere from 20 to up to 90 grams of protein per serving. And I use the word serving loosely because each serving size can vary. Some scoops are bigger than other scoops. So, what to look for? The first thing, you should be looking at the list and look out for these key things. Number one, I'd say, would be, is creatine on that list? Because if creatine's on that list and that creatine is high, it's a shit product. Now, the only reason I say this, when they test the product for the level and amount of protein in it, protein spikes nitrogen in the test. So for every gram of protein, every gram of creatine that's in the product will register as 1.8 grams of protein, and we all know creatine is not protein. So if it says 6 grams of creatine per serving, I'd deduct that 6 grams for your total of protein per serving, and you're already losing money. Now, if you can allow for the loss of, because it's only a shake, you might be having it once or twice a day, if you can allow for that loss, that deficit in the protein to creatine ratio, that's fine. However, the next thing on the list you should be looking for is glycine. Now again, creatine, glycine and glycine are not naturally sourced proteins. They add these in to bulk things up, and it also boosts, again, glycine boosts the nitrogen in the test, and that actually comes out whatever amount it might be. What they do is they put it in milligrams sometimes, so it looks like there's a shitload. So rather than saying, there's 2 grams, they'll say it's 2,300 milligrams. So again, for glycine, for whatever amount of grams it is, it will boost on the results as 1.1 grams. So if there's 2 grams of glycine on your supplement label, deduct that from the serving. So now, not only are you, anywhere from 6 to 12 grams down, depending on your creatine amount, you are now another 2 grams down for the glycine. So you're anywhere from 8 to 10 grams down of protein per serving. You see where the industry has a problem with amino spiking? Next thing that shouldn't really be on your list, and at least that high, because these are, they're okay to be in there, but they need to be at the bottom of the list. If they're on there and they're a high dose, just walk away from the product. That is glutamine, that also spikes, and taurine, and these are cheaply sourced products, which keeps the manufacturer's overheads low. It spikes nitrogen on the results, so they can claim it's got this amount of protein in, and it hasn't. It really fucking hasn't. If it also lists BCAs high on the protein list, walk away. It's the whey isolate you should be looking for. I know I keep looking down. I've done, over the last few days, I've done a lot of research on this because I wanted this video to be informative. I want you guys to be making the right decision when you're buying a protein. Do not go to the biggest brand. The biggest brand doesn't necessarily mean it's the best brand. I know there are new and up and coming ones out. Just go on their websites, check their nutrition labels. I went on a few this morning, and a few of them that I've actually used myself quite regularly have pissed me off, because I've gone on there and clicked on the new nutrition tab, hoping to see at least a screenshot of the fucking label, and it's some arsehole has typed out why they've got BCAs in it, why it's got creatine in it. Yeah, we understand BCAs are good, and we understand creatine are good, but if we wanted to buy them, we'd buy them separately. These all-in-one products are bollocks. They do it to bump up the protein. Like I said with the test, the nitrogen spikes up, that's why they call it an amino spike. So they can claim that it's got more protein in, and it fucking hasn't. If you want creatine, buy it separately. If you want BCAs, buy it separately. You need to be looking for a whey protein isolate. Ideally that's been hydrogenized, which basically means it's got a nice, cleaner, neater form, so it digests and gets in your system better. And yeah, it just pisses me off that these companies are doing this. They're getting away with it. And on these tests, I mean, the tests that they do are so fucking dated and old. It's shit. Check out probably Mark Lowblinder's videos. If you don't know who he is, just type in Tiger Fitness, or just type in amino spiking into the YouTube link or Google. There are a lot of third parties that are out there. I have had a look at least 7 or 8 PDFs today that people have done third party research, and I googled the writers. 2 were from a company called GNC that you've probably heard of, and they were claiming that they were third party, and they weren't. And it was like, wow, okay, so you really you've got a hidden agenda here, because you're claiming that, oh, fancy that, there's Synthesis, there's Optimum Nutrition, oh, there's a GNC product, and that one came out good. Yeah, bollocks. I'm not calling GNC out, I'm just saying there was a PDF on Google that stated that. This was 2014 as well, this PDF was dated, so they might have sorted their shit out by then. You can actually Google who's actually got an open lawsuit for false advertising for their products. A lot of them are FDA, which is the American standard for basically what they're putting on a label. Are they claiming this is true, that it gets tested? But, you know, it's not a major thing on the grand scheme of things, but to the average consumer, to us guys that are buying these products, yeah, we want something that fucking works. I don't care if it's the best tasting chocolate fucking shake in the world. If it's not going to do what I've bought it for, and it's not, you know, meeting the purpose that it's there for, I don't fucking want it. It's not, you know, if I want a fucking chocolate shake, I'll go to McDonald's. Theirs will taste better. That's not what you're buying it for. So yeah, top 4 things to look for: glycine, creatine, glutamine, taurine, and also check the BCA content. How high is that really? And the thing you won't be looking out for is the whey protein. How much is that? That's what you won't be looking for, and that's probably what you want to be putting into your MyFitnessPal as well. So yeah, that's basically how to spot if your product's been spiked. Products I would recommend are none. Only because I've always stood by, I have had obviously whey protein shakes, and that's just on my, I can't be arsed to fucking crack open 20 fucking egg whites and chuck it in a fucking shaker. Yeah? So personally, I would always recommend, I get asked it all the time, day in, day out in the gym, what protein shake do I take? And it is literally egg whites. I maybe sometimes throw in some chocolate powder, or a scoop of a whey protein because it tastes nice sometimes, I will put a scoop in, especially if my sponsors have sent me some. I'll put a scoop in to flavour that fucker up, but I'm getting my protein from my egg whites. Always try and do that. Get it from your food. It's always the best source. I know Piana said it many a time. He's right. You know, if the protein, the whey protein and the shakes are something that you want to go down, those are the things that you need to check out. That's how they pass these tests and claim that they've got 28 grams of protein per serving. I'm very disappointed in some of the ones that I've purchased in the past before that have actually done this. You think you're getting more bang for your buck because it's got creatine in it. Personally, get your creatine separate and then do some proper research and find a product that's going to suit you and then try their flavours. Also, phone them up for some sample sachets because I know that some of them give them away, some of them sell them. Then find the flavour that you like. But it's not about the flavour, it's not about how it fucking mixes in the thing, it's about what's in the product and is the product meeting the requirements that they claiming it's going to. On that note, guys, I genuinely hope this has helped. I hope it's been informative and now you can make some proper decisions on what you're going to do and what you're going to buy. I'm not going to sit here and slate different brands. I'm just giving you the information for you to do that yourself. Don't always go for the bigger brands because just because it's got a bigger popular name doesn't mean shit. It just might mean they've got a better marketing campaign. It's like an iPhone. I think Apple is shit. They're just fucking amazing at marketing. But again, I hope this video's helped. I hope it's cleared some shit up for you. Now you can go and make your own decisions. On that note, guys, if you've got any questions, obviously drop them in the link below. If you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button so I can, obviously the more people I get subscribed, the more fucking videos I can start putting out. I try to do at least 2 or 3 a week. And yeah, I'm gonna love you, I'm gonna leave you. Peace.